Did you think it was...
I would never wait for something to let it go to waste with everything at stake. Not that I would take it all back. I just wanna make this thing last, but we're running out of time. We were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground, running, closing off all the world with no light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Run away, run away. You and me, we can run away.
Who's ready for a surprise stream? Can you all hear me?
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are continuing Honkai Star Rail. Should we talk to our wife's Black Swan? Shall we talk to our wifey? Okay, wifey, we need to talk.
My, you look like a small injured animal. Are you still willing to talk to me? Of course, I'm still willing to be your psychotherapist.
Can we trust Aventurine?
My take on this might surprise you. In my view, he's a trustworthy individual. Not for any other reason, but because he's an exceptional businessman. In this vast universe, no one values honesty in contracts more than a merchant. But always be on guard, particularly when making agreements with him. Scrutinize the details. Beyond the confines of the contract, your rights are off his radar. He'll go to extreme lengths to ensure his advantage.
Okay, so to answer your question, Katie, yes. Zenri, who is my artist, is doing all the latest ones from Genshin. The only ones I need is Aoife and the 2 characters from the People of Plenty. Those are the I think it's the I think she's a Minotaur. But yeah, the 3 new characters from 5.5 Genshin Impact is the characters I need. Why did you betray me?
I admit I made a transaction with that gentleman to bring you before him. But this is also a safe place. He needs you. It's essential if we want to reclaim Penacony. Recognizing his immense potential and the invaluable memories he can help me gather, I opted to join forces with him. In Penacony, everyone may be lying. And yes, that includes me. I can't deny this, nor do I seek forgiveness. But do you still remember? I said, I have faith in your potential. And that's not a lie. The Garden of Recollection wants to witness the future of the Astral Express trailblazing the cosmos. And as for these memories, I will treasure them. I do not have reasons to hurt any of you. Instead, I will continue to assist you. Provided you are willing to accept my assistance.
Yes. Farcina, it's like a cowgirl, professional eater, or something. I'm pissed that Emerson isn't getting a 5-star treatment he deserves. Well, that's entirely up to them. Is Aoife a 4-star as well, or is he a 5-star? Are you willing to bring me out of the memory zone?
Why, of course. But now is not the time. I know you're confused. And sad. Whoever that girl might have been. A living soul. A memory that was meant to last. She simply vanished. Like the dissolution of bubbles in water. Disappearing in an instant. No matter what, I hope you can trust Aventurine. Or rather, trust me and see the truth with your own eyes. This can lead us deeper into the secrets behind Penacony. I will protect you. Once I gather more information from him, I'll make sure you're safely returned to your companions for the truth and to prevent more unnecessary sacrifices.
Before we continue, we gotta do the mod's national anthem, shall we?
How about new?
The timing was perfect, Lexi. The timing was so perfect. I loved it. You know what? A round of applause for Lexi with the timing. That was absolutely perfect. You're right. Let's go.
Later, I'll stay by your side as a mimetic entity, just in case. Time to set off.
So, I did something while offline. I got a character that I did not have the first time I started this account, I got the best healer of all of Honkai Star Rail. I got Hua Hua. She is the best. I don't care what anyone says. You can fight me in the comments. Hello, and thank you. Eva Radley is unconfirmed. I want him to be a 5-star so bad, but he is a 4-star. It's okay. So here's the funny thing is, okay, the voice actor who voices Eva, the English voice actor, just started following me on Twitter because I made a comment like, "Oh, should I start making Eva hoodies?" The English voice actor of Oron tagged him in that comment, and the moment I said Eva hoodies, he's like, "I'm following you. I'm following you on Instagram. I want a hoodie." It's like, okay.
Go and meet Aventurine, or I could still choose not to help.
We'll help our gay husband. Let's go.
Excellent. I knew you would come. By the way, about that memo keeper... Never mind. I won't press the issue further. I've said before you can liaise with your companions, or even twist the narrative against me. I'll wholeheartedly embrace it. It signifies your potential.
Unless Aoife is a game changer, I'm saving for Shisnaya if they do have my girl Columbia dirty. I want to come back to Genshin, to be completely honest, but I don't know if they added the voices into 1.2 to now. So I don't know. I would like to come back and finish Fontaine storyline with all of you, but I don't know. I'll take what I can get with Aoife because the game needs more testosterone. I was hoping the captain Campliano was gonna be a playable character. I really thought.
I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end. So, my friends, don't let me down.
How about no?
Please, this way, if you will. Oh, right. I remember mentioning something after that. What was it again? A familiar hallway, a familiar room. Do you remember? Last time we met was right here. This is it. Just beyond this door. Take a deep breath and get ready. Oh, I remember. My friend. After that, we played an enjoyable game. Tell me, doesn't this feel eerily familiar? I remember everything now. This was what I told you at that time. Look, friend. The game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choices.
I'm pretty sure a bunch of them are back. I can check when 5.5 drops and found some credit sources that lean towards that Capriano will be a playable. It will be printing money for Mahoyo. I don't know. Actually, be right back. I'm gonna see where I can find nationalist quests are. Okay.
Brother, I'm back.
Welcome back. How is your preparation for the performance coming?
It's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine? This is not good. You're the pride of the family. Don't let those unnecessary emotions affect your perfect pitch.
No. Brother, you seem to be in low spirit. What's happened? Is it because of the Watchmaker's guest list?
Yes. I received the report that death had taken some of them. Perhaps someone was behind it. I'm sorry. I forgot you just came back. You probably wouldn't know about it. Somehow, a nightmare called death has descended upon Penacony, striking indiscriminately, bringing spiritual death to all equally, in the utopian dreamscape envisioned by the family. Such sorrowful incidents shouldn't arise. It profoundly undermines the equilibrium and serenity of the dreamscape. How detestable.
I can't believe this has happened. Was someone killed again?
Yes. There were two. One was a stowaway. The other was you. That's enough, fool. Your deeds have saddened me.
Pretty sharp, aren't you, chicken-winged boy?
The Odes of Harmony talks about honesty. The words of a fool begins with foolishness and end in treacherous arrogance. Please leave. Their dreamscape doesn't welcome you.
Oh, come on, lighten up. Why so serious with all the quotations and references? I'm just curious. Now things have come to this. Is the family still unwilling to fight? I mean, your darling sister's already a goner, right? Really? Don't tell me you're not craving a little vengeance.
It's not yet time. When the fated day arrives, I shall mete out justice with unyielding righteousness.
Wow, you can endure that much? Truly a heart of ice you've got there. Hey, maybe we could actually get along. How about this? I'll stand in for your dear sister at events. Surely you don't want the world to hear the Charmony Festival's been called off.
The family has a plan. And do not dishonor my dear sister with your deceitful tongue again, fool.
All right. Just putting it out there. If you're ever in a pinch, remember, I've got your back. I mean, who could resist a guy rocking spikes on his wings?
There's no need. The malefactor has been exposed under their radiant gaze, and will soon fall by their own machinations. Should the transgressor fail to turn away from this path, their sword will be honed, their bow strung, causing the malevolence the perpetrator spreads to befall them. And when that time comes, the heathen will realize they're but a mere mortal, doomed to descend into the netherworld. And I will join their vanguard to announce this good news to you personally, Watchmaker.
The cat among the pigeons. Oh, we got a new card. Nice. Wait. What you doing over there?
Tweet, don't move. I'm brainstorming on how to improve. The shape of this stove is too mundane. Should it have been decorated a little bit more? Tweet. Hang on. Maybe this current version is pretty good, but I still feels like the first draft was better. Tweet. Never mind. I still have to ask Lady Veramni what she thinks. Tweet.
What do you think of the new voice, guys? Did I trick you? Like, wait, what was that about? Oh, we got a text message. Who's it from? Oh my god, we got like so many. This is an interesting voice.
Is it sleepless? I don't know about that.
Oh, Bailu's messaging us. Is this just a meal plan? There's a butterfly. Welcome in. Kitty has switched size momentarily. Only Natlan characters I don't hear is Kanich and Jansanen. Okay. So, husband Kanich is the only one that is not voiced. Okay. I think the birds should have more of a childlike voice. That is true, but unfortunately I don't have one. Unless you want me to use the man voice again. Sleepless. I know how much you like that one. Tickety tock tock tock. Is there a green one? Wait, is there? I thought so. No comments from the peanut gallery. Don't make me use my weapon. I shall use it against you. Yeah, we can use that one. Okay. Okay, there's that. So many side quests I need to do. It's utterly ridiculous. Katie, how far are you in the storyline? Let me do some digging to see if they'll be back in the next patch because John delivery is spot on. Oh, 1000%. Their voice for Kanich is absolutely perfect. I love their voice for Kanich. You like it that I'm a peanut gallery? Yes. Yes, I do. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me look at this. Okay, so Sleepless has gifted 37 times. He who not must be named is still on here, unfortunately. And Alex is the top tier for tips. Okay. Oh. Move this up a bit so I can see the full screen. There we go. Okay. Put that there. There we go. Oh, I'm all caught up? Okay, you're all caught up. Okay. Oh.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
How How is that possible?
First of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie.
So, yeah, you're top gifter, Miss Sleepless. But he who must not be named is still top biddies. But yeah, you have taken the crown of top gifter. And I don't think anyone's gonna take that crown for quite some time, I'll tell you this much.
This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Ranger was an outsider this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality.
Okay, without spoiling anything, because the community...
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I guess Lexi's telling you not to spend any more money Sleepless. Yeah, I'm on Act 5 on my main account in Natlan. I already know what's gonna happen because of fucking Twitter and their freaking spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. Yeah, but I am on... yeah, no spoilers. But, yeah, on my main account, I am almost caught up with the entire story. But with so many voice actors not being part of that act, I just like, you know what, I'm done. Because this is ridiculous. But, I mean, if all the voice actors are back in Act 5, then yeah, I will re-download the game and continue Fontaine with everyone. Not spoiling. Pacing is just a whack. Yeah. I personally didn't enjoy Natlan's story at all. But that's just me. But yeah, I'm hoping. It took so long and yeah, exactly. That's the thing I hated. It took so fucking long. Like, what the fuck? It's Shiznaya's gonna be the longest? Or the next story after Shiznaya? If you know the lore of Genshin, you know what's gonna happen after Shiznaya. If you know the lore. But this is irritating. Truly irritating. But if just Kanichi is the only voice actor and the one character not voiced, because I don't want to start 1.5 and then everyone else not voiced anymore.
What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
This is really this is really hard to take in.
It's fine. listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do, but you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express.
Which reminds me, Sleepless, I will be adding the new keychains to the shop probably sometime next week. I like Natlan's story until Act 5. Act 5 is not it. We better get one hell of a dance lift quest. 1000%. I think the thing that really broke my heart is that when they did a special program for Nahida for her birthday, none of the voice actors were there besides Sino. Sino and Plain Mom were the only voice actors that was in it because of this stupid freaking strike. I just want to get all the developers from every single company and bunk them on the head until they agree. Who's with me? Who wants to ride a Dawn with me?
I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help.
What kind of help?
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
You want to take advantage of the family's trust in us?
Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. she must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
Welcome in, Kite. Yes, we're hanging out with our gay husband. We're hanging out with Aventurine. Now we're hanging out with our wife.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
The Nameless can't turn a blind eye to evil.
But you're talking about real evil. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions...
I really hope next time Kenichi is in a storage on his back when Kenichi has a voice, I don't want to drop kick a howl as much. I mean, Kahula How, I'm just gonna say it. He needs a drop kick to the face no matter what. I'm sorry. He's just that much of an annoying character. The voice actress, she's great. It's like, why do you have to play such an annoying little piece of shit? But I hope so too. I hope they come back as playing as Kenichi. I hope they come back. I really, really miss Kenichi's voice. Fucking stupid lizard. Exactly. Stupid fucking little dragon. Ugh. I'd rather take the dragon from, oh god, what's the Disney movie? Fuck. I'm drawing a blank. I'd rather deal with that little dragon than Kahula How.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Black Swan leads you through.
Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost. This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened. And it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths. And ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Ah, hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
Thank you.
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
I can't tell you. This is a PG-13 stream. Also, welcome in, Rollo. It's been a while. How you doing, buddy? Hope you've been well. I just remember the movie Mulan. I'd rather deal with the dragon from Mulan than Gahula. I'm doing pretty good. Just playing some Honkai Star Rail.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
Well, this is not good. Okay. Let's go and hang out with everyone. Get that one. I guess we're meeting everyone here? Huh?
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
We're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Vatora's fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that Eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire, and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy, until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn wide hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But My flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator. You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
She says this as her hand gently releases the tilt of the sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time?
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this, so it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I've also been wanted by the IPC, so It's little wonder I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next, then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on. I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. To keep on burning. Until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm gonna take a pause right here real quick and read Kitty's message on the YouTube side. I really want in Genshin another Ito event. He is so much fun and Maximilian is a gem. Who knows? They did, what, 2 reruns of Ito's events the past few expansions, so who knows? Maybe you'll get another one this summer. We don't know.
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Aventurine is on guard against Acheron.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
Another one bites the dust.
How about new?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
It's fine. Let's just focus on the big picture now.
You're like a broken record. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
No idea where that cough came from. And Lexi, how dare you use your points that way, ruining an absolutely wonderful moment. Shame on you. This is going to end poorly. I can feel it. The vibes are off, man. We will see. No spoilers. No spoilers in the chat. You spoil, you get muted. We will collaborate. We've decided to accept your collaboration. That's a lot of credits. That's a lot of money! Bro, this is more tribute with your money. Here's a little extra just for good luck. Oh dear God, man. Yeah, let's just throw money at people, shall we? God.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
No conclusion can be drawn just yet.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meeting or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Does Aventurine have other plans?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone. However, I asked Dan Heng back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
What is my impression of Miss Acheron? She's a babe. A tall glass of fine wine, in my opinion. No, I'm kidding. She is a very gentle woman. Weird. I can't seem to remember.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
I really love coffee. I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. But I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead. but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
My dear, sweet March.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
March, whatever you do, don't watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay? Just don't watch it. Okay? Keep your sweet, innocent mind pure as much as possible. Please, I beg of you. We will restore all the dreams back to normal.
Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us we're all outsiders from another world.
Yo, I just had a wild idea. Oh no. Oh no. That's a rabbit hole I'm scared to fall into. What if Hatter returns to Genshin exactly 3 months from now on my birthday? 3 months from now? That will be July, correct? I believe it's July. April, May. Oh, I'm sorry, June. I forgot about April.
Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down. But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
I'm gonna be right back, guys. I gotta use the restroom. The Hatter is back, guys. No, I didn't! June 20th is your 21st birthday. Can't believe we're only gonna be 21. I feel so wild. Okay.
Among our current clues, the two murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about Miss Robin while we're out there.
I did not turn off the sounder. Probably it's on a cooldown. But no, I have not turned off any of the sounders. If you die in a dream, you die in real life. It's called interception. Yeah. I forgot the medical... I know there's like a medical term for it. If you like die in your dreams, you die in real life. It's kind of like dying from laughter type of syndrome. Unless you meet up with Freddy Krueger, then it's like, well, fuck. I'm screwed.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himeko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang?
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths.
I keep forgetting that Welt's ability is creating black holes. I keep forgetting that because I don't use him at all. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. He creates black holes for a living. Duh.
Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise,
sorry about that, guys.
brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me, and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
4 cups to wake up. Is that like 1,000 bunks on the
I've been
head?
watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
I spy my little eye. I see a Bay Fox in the chat. Welcome in, Bay Fox. Hope you've been well. Welcome in.
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
done. Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the Flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
I hope you've been well, Bay Fox.
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened?
Sending you all the hugs right now, Bay Fox. Sorry, I'm doing a million things. Music theory, homework, texting my brother, listening to the stream, not looking at chat time. It's all good, Katie. Don't worry about it.
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... no. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you... I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods. Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go.
Welcome in, Panda. How you been, my dear? It's been a while.
I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Now the chat has been completely blessed with Twiddledee and Twiddledum here.
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining!
Raining? Raining!
It is raining! It's true! Those Outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you.
My dear Panda, you have missed so much. There is no cap on chaos. Sleepless just loves creating chaos and just throwing about almost 40 gift subs. She just throws it overboard and like, yeah, forget this. There's not gonna be a cap.
Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A
gift from them to Avgen. My boy. May the goddess Gayatri close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, I know who this is. Are you here to see me, Doctor?
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Look at you, all your crazy name swag.
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Yeah, this game will make you cry, Katie. Greetings, Doctor. Tell me, how's your theories are going and your revenge against Herta? Tell me, Doctor. I would love to hear it.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare.
Hey, I told you I would pay you, but you won't let me. So silence. And I pay you in food too. Talk about unpayment assessment. My ass.
That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. I have to say, the case does represent an opportunity. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene.
Hello, Bayfox. Hello, Doctor. Yep, Dr. Ratio. Voiced by the notorious Jordan Harrow. I can't get over the guy's name being Dr. Ratio. Yeah, he is the Guildmaster of the Guild of Intellectuals or something like that. Yeah, he's a very, very smart dude that has 0 tolerance for bullshit.
It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
I sense a little sarcasm in that comment, Dr. Ratio.
Oh, there are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand.
Dr. Ratio sounds like a sick bad guy's name. He's not a bad guy, I'll tell you this much. He's not a bad guy. He's just... Let's just say he just plays on certain parts for his gains. Basically what it is.
There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can.
Bay Fox, I think I need a doctor especially to give me mouths. Oh, damn! Did it just get spicy in this room? Aventurine is clearly an asshole, but damn, he's Aventurine loves picking. He's like one of those friends who just loves to poke the bear just to get out a reaction out of someone. Like, let me just poke you and see what happens. It's not a Frankenstein vibe, I promise you.
Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Oh, I'm with you on that one, Panda. Frankenstein and Dracula are my two favorite books.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
I love his response. It's like, don't fuck this up. just look like a pretty boy and just stay quiet. Okay, hold on. I see you over there. I see you. I see you. And yank. What a lovely song. Spin that disc. Sweet music will play out of the speaker. Tweet. So if I put it down, something new with the new record will play a new track too. So yeah, I'm off to sing this song to the other birthdays. Tweet. Da, da, da. Okay. Is there anything I could do in here? Nope. Oh, there's a chest. I shall take it. Okay. Your name is Hendrik. Very old-fashioned name.
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No entry.
I was requested by Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect. My name is Ratio. He should have mentioned it to you.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
Also, keep a large chest of treasures in my family.
Right, and as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Ugh, enough. Get going. Don't keep Mr. Sunday waiting.
Also keep, oh, okay. Anyone else see a large new clothing because you don't feel like doing laundry? Right? I did laundry, what was it, on Tuesday, because it was just, like, kept piling up, and I was just like, if I don't do it now, I'm just gonna get more and more lazy. I can't afford that too, Katie. I can't afford shit. He's one bossy kid. 100%.
It seems like the idiocy index here is no better than it is out there.
A dead end?
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I mean, there isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with the mechanisms hidden in these Nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can be controlled. On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct positions.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force.
Okay.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Down the stairs we go. There we go. Let's look at Venturine's design. I have him on my main account, and he is the best defense ever. Well, looks like we're doing Alice in Wonderland theme. If I could get up there.
A reward with no risk. I'll take it.
You'll take it? That's good to know. Ah, there it is. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, do not do this at home. It's not recommended. Only people in Wonderland is allowed to do this.
Ooh, feeling lucky. Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Serenity is before me.
Rules are made to be broken.
And that's how you do it. Don't tell me what to do? Fine! If you bunk on your head...
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Don't blame me if you get a big boo-boo. I'm scared of heights, so I'm claiming not to do that. Thank you. Aw, did I disturb your sleep? I'm so sorry. Not.
In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Hedge your bets.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or... maybe I'll take it all. All in. Redemption. No dirty tricks.
Yeah. Welcome in, S&M. Mr. Panda says hi. Also, welcome in, Mr. Panda. Okay, now we're gonna go this way. La 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 la. Beat your ass up as well. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I think something bit me.
I heard the call.
This is our chance.
Commencing reset.
Seek it.
Okay, we're done. Actually, you know what? Before I continue, I'm gonna take Sunday out real quick. I'm gonna put Dr. Ratio in.
Keep to yourself, gambler, and spare me the false display of concern.
I haven't even done anything and you're already telling me what the... Damn! Fuck, bro. He's just not a big fan of yours, isn't he?
6 nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Because I have ADHD and my brain goes burr too many times.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you on this?
I feel so bad for Ratio because he has a babysit adventuring. To return to the path they came from. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this one... Is it counterclockwise? Yeah, counterclockwise. Okay. Counterclockwise. Oh, no! Wrong way. Fudge. Turn clockwise. Oh, you're reading the book I gave you? Sleepless? Okay, I can just delete that photo. Okay. Turn clockwise. There we go. Okay. Turn counter. Oh, no. I did it already. Wrong. Hold on. Turn clockwise. That's fine. Turn clockwise again. You say normal. And then this one. Turn counterclockwise. That should work, right? Or did I mess this up? Straight thing. Oh! Okay, this one needs to turn clockwise. No, actually, I keep forgetting about that, about the book. Oh! Then wait, are you reading my book? There we go.
Just as I thought. Here's the correct answer.
Wait! Guys! Mods ban that guy and blow up his fucking house.
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join the Genius Society.
I love this man's sarcastic comments. It's hilarious.
Really? Well, I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
Oh, you're reading an online Matt. Wait, let me get Lexi, because I don't know if Sleepless can do it on her phone. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Oh, impressive. So much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Also, the scary narrator, is that... Well, what was that? Scary narrator? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Panda?
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same.
It's all
Let's head
good.
down.
Thank you for your help. Oh. Okay, gotta go the other way. Oh, I think I could have, but I wasn't sure what was going on. It's okay, Sleepless. Don't worry about it. Lexi's here. Don't worry about it. Then go to sleep!
Listen. A test. 0 points. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Sure, I'll play that.
Specimens cut.
Beep boop bop bop. Beepity boop bop. No, I'll do with that later. That's gonna take a while. But yeah, Kitty, if you're tired, go to sleep. I'd rather you get some sleep. I heard you.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Okay. Wait. Did we have the equilibrium quest we need to do now? I don't wanna. Sleep is for the weak. Sorry. Oh. Oh, I see you. Yeah. Tweet, how did you find me when I hit so well? It's pretty obvious how to find you, bro. Huh? I think I heard something. Tweet, tweet. So I have a feather away from being perfectly hidden, tweet? Next time I will remember how to hide somewhere even sneakier. And don't forget to come and find me again, tweet. Da da da. Wait, Sleepless, should I change my voice to that voice? For Panda? I am so good at puzzles. There we go.
An unsurprising win.
Can you name him Choco after the butterfly? Are you Batman?
I don't know. Am I Panda? Am I Batman right now? Oh, Panda.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Rules are made to be broken.
Go for the fence. A test.
Let's go. Yeah.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
We are doing some gem studies tomorrow. Nothing in the morning to record. I don't. Okay. A Southern Batman. That was something. It's time for me to take a vacation and let Sleepless Mod Bestie know. I feel like I need Scooby-Doo for its old Batman. Okay, I'm on. Well, unfortunately, we don't need any mods after that because we're going to be ending the stream there. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I know I said I wasn't going to stream tonight, but I decided to stream for you all. I will try my best to stream tomorrow night. No promises. No promises tomorrow. But I will try my best. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. And remember everyone, next Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, is Hatter's Twitch anniversary. We will have Lexi, we'll have Sleepless, and we will have our Notorious Henry as our guest on the stream. Thank you everyone again. Until next time.